You think you have time. This is the most dangerous illusion your brain has created. Right now, at this very moment, you are probably putting off something important. You tell yourself, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start on Monday, when I'm ready. But the truth is that later is a comforting lie. It's a black hole for your potential. If you're watching this video right now, it means you feel stuck. You understand that overcoming procrastination isn't just a matter of productivity, it's a matter of survival for your ambitions. Today, we're not going to talk about boring to-do lists. We're going to break down the hard neuroscience of how your brain sabotages your success, and I'm going to give you specific tools to hack that system. Let's be honest. You wake up thinking you're going to move mountains today, but the first thing you do is pick up your phone. 5 minutes on social media turns into an hour. Then you need coffee to wake up. Then you check your email. You create the illusion of being busy, but you don't do what's important. Anxiety builds inside you. You know what you have to do, but some invisible wall prevents you from getting started. In the evening, you feel tired, even though you haven't done anything meaningful. You promise yourself, tomorrow I'll definitely get started. But tomorrow comes, and Groundhog Day repeats itself. You see how others achieve results, buy cars, launch projects, build relationships, while you stand still, as if in quicksand. This feeling eats away at you from the inside. You begin to doubt yourself, thinking that you are just lazy or not talented enough. But listen to me carefully. You are not lazy, and you're not broken. What's happening to you has a clear scientific explanation. The problem isn't your character. The problem is the settings of your biological hardware. To understand time management psychology, you need to look inside your skull. There's a constant war going on in your head. On one side is the limbic system. This is your ancient brain, responsible for emotions, pleasure, and survival. It wants good, here and now. On the other side is the prefrontal cortex. This is your inner director, responsible for planning, logic, and the future. When you are faced with a choice, do difficult work or watch a funny video, the limbic system screams, "Let's watch the video, it's easy dopamine." And the prefrontal cortex whispers, "We need to work for the future." But the limbic system is stronger and faster. It takes control. Evolutionarily, your brain is not geared toward long-term goal achievement. It is geared toward conserving energy and getting immediate pleasure. For cavemen, tomorrow might not come, so they had to eat the mammoth today. Your brain perceives a difficult task as a threat. Studies show that when you think about an unpleasant task, the same areas of the brain are activated as when you experience physical pain. You literally feel pain when you think about work. And to get rid of this pain, your brain switches you to something pleasant. This is a defense mechanism. You are not procrastinating. You are avoiding pain. But this knowledge alone does not change anything if you do not have a strategy. Now you will get not just theory, but a specific algorithm of actions. You will stop being a hostage to your instincts and take control into your own hands. We will reprogram your reaction to difficulties. Many people look for the secret in motivation. They wait for inspiration. But the psychology of success says the opposite. Motivation is an unreliable friend who is always late. Waiting for the desire to act is a trap. Ask yourself, why can you sit on your phone for hours, but you can't spend 15 minutes reading a useful book? The answer is simple. The dopamine loop. Your phone is the perfect machine for delivering cheap dopamine. Every notification, like, or new picture is a microdose of pleasure. Your brain is hooked on the needle of easy stimulation. Work, study, or sports are slow dopamine. The results won't come quickly, and it takes a lot of effort. The brain, like a savvy investor, chooses quick profits. This is where self-discipline mastery comes into play. It's not about making yourself suffer. It's about reducing environmental resistance. You know that feeling when the deadline is looming and you suddenly become super productive. Have you seen students write papers overnight that they should have been working on for 6 months? Have you noticed that the most important things that can change your life don't have deadlines? No one is going to force you to learn a language or start a business. And that's why they get put off forever. Herein lies the trap. We suffer from what is known as hyperbolic discounting. We value a small reward now, a phone, a vacation, much more than a huge reward later. Success, health, money. To your brain, you in the future is a stranger. MRI scans have shown that when you think about yourself in 10 years, your brain works the same way as when you think about a stranger on the street. You dump your problems on that guy in the future, not realizing that that guy is you, and he's going to be in big trouble. So how do you fight this? We'll use hard logic. First, the 2-minute rule. If an action takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Don't write it down. Don't plan it. Just do it. Wash the cup, reply to the message, send the file. This clears your brain's working memory. When you complete small tasks, you get a small rush of dopamine, but from the task you've completed. This triggers the momentum of success. Second, the just 5 minutes technique. The hardest part of overcoming procrastination is getting started. Your brain is afraid of the amount of work. Make a deal with it. I'll work on this report for exactly 5 minutes. If I want to quit, I'll quit. You are tricking your fear. Starting for 5 minutes is not scary, but as soon as you start, the Zeigarnik effect kicks in. Our brain strives to complete the action it has started. It will be harder for you to quit than to continue. Third, control your environment. If your phone is nearby, you will lose. Your willpower is a finite resource, like a battery. Don't waste it fighting temptations, remove them. Take your phone to another room. Turn off the internet if you don't need it for work. Make it physically more difficult to get distracted than to work. In the context of time management psychology, this is called creating choice architecture. Fourth, cut the elephant into pieces. Write a book or start a business are daunting tasks. Your brain freezes up. Break the task down into atoms. Not do renovations, but choose a paint color. Not learn English, but learn 10 words today. Small steps don't cause fear, and small victories build confidence. But let's dig deeper. Perfectionism often hides behind procrastination. You're afraid of doing a bad job, so you don't do anything. You wait for perfect conditions. But perfect conditions don't exist. Something done somehow today is better than a perfect never. Allow yourself to make a draft. Allow yourself to make mistakes. Goal achievement is a path of mistakes, not a path of perfect steps. Remember the moments when you were truly in the flow, when time disappeared and you were completely absorbed in what you were doing. This state is always available to you if you remove the noise. Noise is notifications, unnecessary thoughts, fears. Focus is the new oil of the 21st century. Those who know how to stay focused win at life. There is another powerful concept: burning bridges. Sometimes you need to put yourself in a situation where it is beneficial not to procrastinate. Promise a friend money if you don't complete the task. Announce your goal publicly. The fear of losing money or reputation is stronger for the limbic system than the fear of work. Use your fears to your advantage. This is self-discipline mastery. Let's talk about dopamine detox. Your brain is overstimulated. It's bored of just working because work doesn't flash bright colors like TikTok. Try spending at least 1 day a week, or a couple of hours a day, without digital entertainment. Boredom is the beginning of creativity. When the brain has nothing to consume, it starts to produce. Ideas come in silence, not in the noise of notifications. You need to understand one thing: time is not elastic. Every minute you spend meaninglessly scrolling through your feed is a minute stolen from your dreams, your family, and your future. Imagine your life as a 90-centimeter ruler. How many centimeters have you already lived? 25? 30, 40. Look at the remaining part. Remove sleep, illness, and old age from it. How much active time is left? Frighteningly little. This is not a reason for depression. It is a reason for anger. Sporting anger at yourself. Stop being a spectator of your life. Become the director. The psychology of success is based on responsibility. No one will come and save you. No one will make you rich, athletic, or smart. Only you. And here we come to the main point. You're not putting things off until later. You're putting your life off until later. And the worst thing is not that you won't have time to do everything. The worst thing is realizing at the end that you never started living your real life because you were waiting for the right moment. This realization should shock you. Later is a non-existent time. There is only now. The past is memory. The future is fantasy. Reality exists only in this moment. And what you do in this moment determines who you will become. You can turn off this video and go back to your old habits. It's easy. Your brain will thank you for the comfort. But in a year, you'll be in the same place, only a year older and with even more regrets. Or you can take one small action right now, immediately after watching this. Not tomorrow, now. Put down your phone and do what you've been putting off for a week. Even if it's just for 5 minutes. Procrastination is a habit, and habits can be replaced. Replace the habit of thinking with the habit of doing. Action breeds motivation, not the other way around. First you start moving, then the energy comes. We've discussed how important time management psychology is, but without practice, it's just words. Your task is to implement at least one tool today. The 2-minute rule, the 5-minute method, or just put your phone in another room. Look at it from a biological perspective. You are a descendant of winners. Your ancestors survived ice ages, wars, and epidemics. There is tremendous power in your genes. Are you really going to let the glowing screen of your smartphone defeat that power? Are you really going to let laziness dictate how you live your life? Turn on your awareness. Every time your hand reaches out to just check social media, ask yourself, does this bring me closer to my goal or further away? Be honest. That split-second pause before you act is your space of freedom. In that pause, you make a decision to be a slave to your impulses or the master of your destiny. True, overcoming procrastination begins with self-respect. When you respect yourself, you don't allow yourself to waste time on junk. You value every hour. You choose difficult tasks because you know that is where growth lies. Don't look for easy ways out. The easy way leads to a difficult life. The difficult way leads to an easy life. Discipline is the highest form of self-love. It is the rejection of momentary pleasure for the sake of greater happiness in the future. Remember, the pain of discipline weighs grams, while the pain of regret weighs tons. Which pain will you choose? The choice is yours, and you make it every second. I believe you are capable of more than just consuming content. You are capable of creating. You are capable of changing the reality around you. But to do that, you need to wake up, right now. This video contained a lot of information about goal achievement and how the brain works. You may want to watch it again to reinforce the material. But better yet, apply the knowledge. If you feel a connection, if you recognize yourself and are ready to change the rules of the game, support this channel. Your subscription is a signal to the algorithms that what is being said here is true, and a signal to me that this topic is important. Write in the comments what task you have been putting off the longest and promise, to me and yourself, that you will take the first step today. A spoken intention works better. Like this video if you found it useful. This helps promote self-discipline mastery to the masses, making society stronger and more conscious. Stop waiting. Your time is now. Take action.